U.S. Department and Housing Development says that more than 653,000 people across the nation are now experiencing homelessness. Out of those people, more than 25,000 are right here in Texas. Joining me now is HPD Officer Sheldon Theragood to talk about an upcoming event. It's a festival, and to kind of share your amazing story about how you're really helping so many people out in the community. But welcome, friend. It's so good to see you.
You too. Thank you for having me.
Okay, so this is another festival because you've been doing festivals, outreach for a while now. First, let's start with your experience, because how did you see the need and then decide to do this?
Well, every day on my job, we go out and do outreach with my coworkers and colleagues, and we just ask, is there anything we can do to help? We build that relationship with them first, to try to see, hey, I'm your friend, right. And I can be more than that. I'm here for you. And then once we get into the relationship building, then we get into the needs part. Most of the time it's, they trying to get off the streets, or they just need somebody to talk to. And then they can get the resources. Could be rehab, of course, for mental health, drugs, substance issues, could be family. And they'll let you know, and then we'll do whatever we can to get to those resources, to get to their needs.
When you talk to people that are, out on the street right now, what is the reaction that you get from them, and actually asking, hey, how are you doing? Because maybe they don't get that a lot from people that are out in the street. Maybe they don't get a check-in type question.
They're amazed. I mean, because we go out there every day consistently. Even if they don't want to be bothered, they'll say, "There go Officer Theragood again. Here he comes." And then some of them are so bright and they smile. They run into your vehicle. I get people that run up to my van all the time. So it brings me joy to see people that I'm caring about. They're caring about me in the position that they're in. But just checking in is always amazing. And when you tell them, hey, I'll be here tomorrow, our appointment is this time, so they're getting up and they're knowing that they have something to do.
And they know. And Officer Theragood, why is it so important to try to really make this connection, right, and bridge this gap between our homeless population and everyday folks, just who want to give back?
Yeah, I always say that we're here for them. Every day I always wake up and I know it's a lot of community of people that have resources, that want to do whatever it takes to help them out. And sometimes our homeless, or I say our unhoused friends out there on the streets, will always wait. Sometimes they don't go to you. They wait on somebody to come and just talk to them or try to help them out. And we have advocates, we have friends, partnerships that go out there on the streets to them, because sometimes they feel like they're left out and nobody cares for them. So I think that's that's important, because we do go out there, we're boots on the ground, we're seeing them, because they think we don't see them, some people, but we see them, and we want to let them know that we care and we love them. And I think that's what is most important, because they see the care that the community has for them.
Yeah. So this will be not just the first festival that you guys are doing. You're doing this down in Galveston, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Talk about, I mean, we're showing video of festivals that you've done. So tell us about the festivals, and then what folks can expect.
Yeah, so my first two, it was a blessing. I've done it for my birthday. So every year is my birthday homeless outreach festival that I do every year. These last two are very successful. Well, a friend of mine that came, Commissioner Keith Henry from Galveston County, he came to one of them and he supported and he loved it. And he's seen the need that they have in Galveston. And I always prayed on this to say that, man, I wish I can expand this, and Lord, just let me go somewhere else and do the same thing. Well, I got that call and he was like, Sheldon, we need you in Galveston. Can you help us out? And it'll be our first homeless outreach festival that Galveston needs.
All right, tell us, where is it, and what time is it, and where exactly can people go?
Yeah, so it's Wright CUNY Recreation Center, Galveston County. This is from 10 to 2 p.m. So when people get there, I always give them the Wright CUNY, because I don't know the address. When you look it up, it's on the flyer, Wright CUNY Recreation Center. It's a whole big park, a pavilion. It's nice. Everybody is so excited to go. We have a lot of people from Houston that's volunteering, that's going. A lot of help. A lot of my guys and friends from my event, they're going out there volunteering, so we're so excited.
And if folks are interested in helping out, there's a nonprofit, you're a nonprofit, Theragood Deeds,
that's
so
right.
they can also give back. Tell us about that.
Yeah, so they can go on the website, theragooddeeds.com, and they can donate. They can do everything from there. You know, if they want to volunteer in the future, they can just sign up for it on the website.
All right, Officer Sheldon Theragood, thank you so much
for
all that you do, sir.